Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Jessica. On this channel, we do a lot of DIYs, but I do love to incorporate seasonal decor as well. And in today's video, I'm going to be taking you through how I decorated my home for Halloween this year. Halloween is by far my absolute favorite holiday, so I do love to go all out and do a lot of decorating. So I can't wait to show you how everything turned out this year. So I'm going to take you through everything and I will let you know where everything is from. But a lot of my decorations this year are actually DIYs. So if you hear me point out that something is a DIY, there will be a video linked in the description box if you would like to recreate it. Alright, so I'm going to get started off in my living room here. So my coffee table, I wanted to keep it pretty simple, but also a little bit spooky. So I just have a black candelabra here. That was actually a thrift shop find. And then below that, I have my favorite little hand candle holder that is from Target. I also have some little witch books that I picked up from Amazon. I'll leave those linked down below. This cloche was a Target find from this year. It was part of their hide and eek boutique collection. And it's only made of plastic, but it does have a really nice look to it. It has spooky feet on the bottom. And then inside of it, I just put this DIY skull that was a Dollar Tree DIY from this year and an Amazon Flameless candle. In this bottom section of my coffee table here, I had to display my Sanderson sisters. So these itty bitties are from the Hallmark store and they are just so cute. So I just have each of the sisters set out in front of a pumpkin, and then behind them I just have a little paper haunted house. So this setup is pretty simple, but it kind of reminds me of Salem with that big full moon in the background. And then I also have these little felt mice kind of scattered throughout, and those are from the Target dollar spot. Kept my throw pillows pretty simple this year. I didn't do any Halloween themed pillow covers, but I just ended up keeping the ones that I had from the fall. So these two front ones are actually pillow covers that I just put over existing pillows. Those are both from Amazon. I'll leave a link down below for those. I've had these out all fall and I love them. And then I just added this little ghost girl right in the front. I thought she was so cute. And up here hanging by my window, I just have this wood skeleton. So this was actually a Home Goods find this year. And I just thought he was so cute. He was not too spooky. He was more of a cute skeleton. So I definitely wanted to bring him home. And I thought he would just be fun in this little corner over here. On the other side of the couch, I have those same three pillows, but I also have this trick-or-treat pillow that is from Kohl's, but that is a couple years old now. And right above hanging is a skeleton bat. On my armchair, I just have this Target owl pillow. He is new from this year, and I just love how vibrant he is. Those colors just really pop. And then on my little side table, I just have this pumpkin girl. She is a few years old. She was a Marshall's find, but I just love her mask. I think she is so beautiful. So she's definitely one of my favorite decorations to bring out every year. Picked up this candy cane garland at Home Goods, and I just thought it would be really cute draped across this window. This corner nook area is always a little tricky for me to decorate, so I did keep it pretty simple this year. On the wall, I just have some faux bug taxidermy, and these were a DIY this year on my channel. And then next to that, I just have two of my Joe Spencer dolls. So the first one is the Headless Horseman here, and he is definitely one of my favorites. And then right over here, we have Edgar Allan Crow. So they are definitely some of my favorite decorations. They always come out every year. I also have a Frankenstein gourd and a light up pumpkin. I feel like my entryway bench is just more for decor these days than actually sitting. So on here, I just have a bunch of pillows. This pumpkin pillow is a few years old, and I believe he is from Kohl's. Those two back pillows are from Marshall's. And this little Frankenstein pillow was new to me this year, and I picked him up from Target. He was from Target.com, but I actually thought he was going to be the size of the pumpkin pillow, and it kind of has that boucle material, and I thought that they would match so nicely. So I was a little bit surprised when he arrived, and he was so tiny, but I do think he is really cute now. And this cat is also from Target. So this was from last year, and I feel like I keep saying this, but he is definitely one of my favorites. I think he is so unique looking, and he has like a 3D look to him. and he just gives you that Halloween vintage feel. My husband thinks he's very creepy, but I think he is super cute. Below the bench, I just have this basket from Target, and I filled it with a scarf that I already had, and then I just added in this little pillow, so this was a DIY this year, as well as this crow and some pumpkins. That little light up pumpkin is from Target. And then on either side of the bench, I just have these two pumpkin signs, which were Dollar Tree DIYs. You're definitely going to see a bit of a witch theme throughout my home this year. I was just really feeling the witches. So these placemats were from Home Goods, and they came in a set of 4, and they're pretty sturdy. They have a nice cork bottom to them, but I just really loved the print. I thought it was such a pretty witch print, so I just set those out on my kitchen table. And then in the center, I added the witch clock on some books. So back into the living room, I have this console table over here, which is kind of exploding with Halloween stuff. So I'm going to start over here on the top. So I kept that witch theme going. So the big cauldron is from Target. And back there is my DIY moon, as well as my DIY Hocus Pocus Spell book. So I just thought that that would work really well next to the cauldron. And then right above the cauldron, I have some wood bats. And those were also a Dollar Tree DIY this year. Thought that this little wood secretly a witch sign was just so cute, and that was from Nordstrom. Hanging above the table, I just have 3 witch hats on some clear line. And then now on this side of the table, I had another mini cauldron. So I had this one last year, so I definitely wanted to use it again. It was from Crate & Barrel, but it wasn't as big and grand as my new Target one, but I still do love it. And then over here, I just have some other witch goodies. So all of those potion bottles, as well as the magic ball, are all DIYs from this year. And the light up wicked sign was also a DIY from this year. This Hocus Pocus broom was a DIY, but that one was from last year. So videos for all of those will be linked down below. And then over here, I just have Mr. Bones, and he is of course wearing a witch hat. He had to keep with the theme. And then on the bottom here, I just have this masquerade pumpkin pillow from Target and a lantern. This haunted house is actually a Halloween advent calendar. So I had never heard of a Halloween advent calendar before, so I was very intrigued when I saw this one at Target. And the way it works is a week leading up to Halloween, you just press the button in the back and it lights up a window until all 7 windows are lit up on Halloween night. So that was definitely one of my favorite finds from this year. And below that, I just have some more DIYs. So we have a haunted house DIY that was from this year. And then I found this wool candy corn vampire bat at Home Goods, and he was just too cute to not bring home. And I did actually end up collecting quite a few of those felt characters this year. This little mini bat and bead garland was another Dollar Tree DIY from this year. And then below here, I just have this little spooky movie scene, and it has all these little trick-or-treat characters. That is from Target. And then I have another one of those wool creatures from Home Goods. So over here, I just had kind of a random assortment. I have a Wednesday doll, and then you can see in the center here, I have this creepy crawly hand. This is from Grandin Road. He just cracks me up. He just looks like Thing to me from the Addams Family, so I had to pair him with Wednesday, of course. And then I have 2 little ghosts from Home Goods. I love that devil. He is so cute. And then back there, I have 2 more DIYs. The quote and the owl were both Dollar Tree DIYs from this year. And then over here, I just have another little Joe Spencer cat trick-or-treater. On the side of the table, I just have a basket from Target with a cozy blanket and 2 throw pillows in it. So the first one is with the bats, and then the second one is keeping with our witch theme. I have little witch legs, and those were both Dollar Tree DIYs. And then I just placed a pumpkin on top. So over here back in my kitchen, I just have some Klingon bats for my sliding doors, and then above it a metal sign that says All Hallows Eve. That is from Home Goods. I love these bats. I just think that they're so pretty, and they just kind of help to transform an area. Making a cup of coffee in the morning is one of my favorite things to do, so of course I had to decorate my little coffee bar area. So in the back here, I just have a bunch of paper bats going up the wall, and I actually just cut these out of some black paper, and then I just fold the wings and attach them to the wall with some painter's tape. And over here I have my Halloween character mug stack, and this was actually from At Home, and I believe I picked this up back in July. This was an early find this year. I was waiting to put it out. And then over here I have one of my absolute favorite mugs, my cauldron mug from Target, and then more of those mice from Target, as well as these little mini pumpkins that are so cute, and mini hay bales, and those are all from Michael's. Back here I have my witch book of spells that is from Marshall's, and then this witch hat was a Dollar Tree DIY from this year. This witch canister is from Target, and she is just so cute. I actually use her just to hold all of my pumpkin spice K-cups, but I think she is just the cutest little witch. And then over here I just have a tiered tray, and of course some more witches. So we have Winnie. This is actually from Spirit Halloween from a couple years ago. And then in front here I just have a wood Happy Halloween sign, as well as that pumpkin, and those are both from Target. I have a cute little witch here, and she is from At Home. And the Just a Bunch of Hocus Pocus sign in the back was another Dollar Tree DIY from this year. I just love how this whole area turned out. It is definitely super festive, and I'm loving that witchy feel, so it's so fun to make my coffee every morning. And one of the last areas I decorated was my bedroom. I kept it pretty simple, just some bats on the mirror here. I added a really cute plush throw to the bed, as well as my Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein Build-A-Bears and bat pillow to the bed. And then keeping with my Frankenstein theme, I placed my large light up Frankenstein sign that was a Dollar Tree DIY this year in the bedroom. That way I could use it as a cozy night light. And then over here on my dresser, I just have two more of those wool felt creatures from HomeGoods. These are the little boy and girl monsters, as well as some glass pumpkins from HomeGoods as well. And that is my Halloween house tour for 2021. This is probably the latest in the season that I've ever decorated, but I'm glad that I did get everything out because I do love this time of year so much, and it just brings me so much joy. I hope that you guys enjoyed this house tour. If you did, leave me a comment down below and let me know what your favorite item was. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you are new here and would like to subscribe to my channel, you can do so by clicking on my picture, and be sure to check out this video.